Okay.
And I could send it to it. I could send it out to us. Okay, let me make it big on my screen so I can see. All righty. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, cool. So the market, let's start here. I took longs here the other day,
Uh-huh.
and I'm still in them.
Wow.
And so let's let's sit here and let's talk about why. So when you're analyzing a chart, we came down and we took all of this sell side liquidity that was resting through here, right?
Hmm.
Now, this is when you really have to get into the charts and really get into your analysis like what I've shown y'all. Y'all see this wick right here?
Yeah.
Let's draw this out. Notice how the market stayed above 50% of it on the 4-hour time frame?
Hmm.
And that's telling you that the market's not trying to push further down right there in itself.
Okay.
Now, we can go and we can break this down even further. So we can start with, okay, what could be down to further to the downside that the market needs to tap into that could be unbalanced?
Hmm.
Are there any untapped inefficiencies, anything from here down? So we can start with this 4-hour fair value gap because on the 4-hour time frame, that is all that we can see right now. As you can see, though, the market pushed up, came down, tapped off this 4-hour fair value gap, and went higher. So that tells us that there is no, and then you don't see any other fair value gaps to the downside, right?
Hmm.
So that's the only fair value gap that's remaining. It even tapped on it right here. Okay, cool. So there's no inefficiencies on the 4-hour time frame that the market needs to touch. Let's look at the 1 hour. All we need to focus on is from here below. So if we start with fair value gaps, we'll see that there's a fair value gap right here. It was touched into. We'll see that there's this 1 hour fair value gap right here. We'll also see that there is this opening range gap, if I'm correct. 4 p.m. No, this was an opening range gap. It tapped off 50% and then it touched in line with this. So with that wick that's right there. So because of that, the market is telling us it is balanced right through here and it stayed above 50% of it. Okay, cool. So if that means price is balanced through here because it tapped off the wick that's right here with these wicks right here. So that's why it didn't have to close it fully. Now let's continue looking down. We got a fair value gap right here. This candle touched off of it already,
Hmm.
right? So we can get rid of that. We're going to keep this on here because what we need to see is we need to see on a smaller time frame, was this touched? So we'll mark it bullish fair value gap. That way we remember it.
Okay.
Now we can go ahead and take this off considering the fact that price is balanced through there. Now we can drop down to the 15. Let's look through here now. As you can see, that 1 hour fair value gap that we talked about,
Hmm.
there's no fair value gap here.
Mm.
It's been touched. So we can get rid of that. We don't, there's that fair value gap. The market has no reason to go back for it.
Okay.
Now, what do we see on the 15 minute? We see this fair value gap here. We're going to see this fair value gap here, which was closed through. There's no fair value gap here. Now there is a very small 15-minute fair value gap right here. Okay, fine, cool. As you can see, don't got to worry about this area. So let's come further down. Fair value gap right here has been touched. Now there is no fair value gap right here. I mean, there is one. It's really small. And then there is a fair value gap right here. So these are all on the 15 minute. and then there is no more fair value gaps to the downside. So what we need to do now is drop to a smaller time frame to see what's going on in these areas. So let's go to the 5 minute. We'll start there. Now, what do we see right here? In this right here.
Oh, it's tapped, gone through.
The market tapped that 15-minute fair value gap already.
Mm-hmm.
What do we see right here?
Same.
Awesome. That means that doesn't exist either.
Okay.
The market doesn't have to go back for those.
Okay.
What do we see right here?
Same.
There's no fair value gap there because look at the order block that's right there.
Mm-hmm.
So the market doesn't need to go back for that. It's balanced in there. Now, what do we see right here? Now we still see this right here.
Mm-hmm.
So now we drop down to the 1 minute. Let's go back and look at that. Please. I don't know if it actually will let me. I think it cuts off. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
see. It may cut off before we get to it.
Oh my goodness.
Literally right before we get to it.
Right.
Okay. Let's look at the 2 minute. And I fucking pay I have the premium one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the 2 minutes where it shows it. Awesome.
Yeah.
What do we see on the 2 minute?
It's
There's no fair value gap here.
right. Right.
So there's no inefficiency.
Okay.
At that point, and here's the lowest part, right?
Mhm.
There's a fair value gap here, but look right here. The market touched it. So that tells me everything is covered from here all the way up into here.
Mhm.
Because remember, this is what I'm using my entrance based off of.
That's true.
So now we have to come over to here and look for our entrance. So let me go back to the 1 minute. So if everything's been covered on those wicks from there down, what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, that was what? Well, that didn't work. NQ1. Wait, huh?
Is it?
There we go.
Okay.
I was like, wait a second, what?
Right.
Okay. Let me go back. Let's start back at the 4 hour again.
Mhm.
But so you see how I broke everything down? I kept dropping to smaller time frames to
Yeah.
see what the market was showing me.
Mhm.
So the reason the market didn't have to push further down than here was because everything from here up was balanced.
Right.
Price was balanced to the downside. It had no reason to have to go lower. And the big sign of that was that it stayed above 50% right here. So this is what I saw that caught my eye. And then from there, I drew out all this stuff to check to see if it was balanced fully to the downside.
Mhm.
So now was able to drop down to the 1 minute, and all I had to do was find my entrance. Now, what I wanted to wait for was for it to get back above 50% of the fib.
Okay.
And so I went back to the 15 minute because we created at one point a 15 minute fair value gap. So I had this drawn up. Now, I wanted to see the market not close past this wick.
Mhm.
So I had the wick drawn out too. Now, what confirmed it for me was when we closed back above it, and then we closed fully through this fair value gap, making it now what a bullish inversion for a 15 minute. So from there, all I had to do was find my entrance.
Oh, okay. So you're
Now,
back on the 15 now. Uh,
yep.
so before I know you said okay, so you were on the 4 hour and then you mentioned the 1 minute.
So so I used the 4 hour. I didn't mean I got a little bit ahead of myself. So
Okay, okay.
I used the 4 hour, then I drew out any inefficiencies I saw,
Right, right,
and then
right.
I checked them on the 1 hour to
Mm,
see if if in the 1 hour had covered any of those 4 hour inefficiencies.
okay.
If they did, I deleted them, and then I drew any inefficiencies I saw in the 1 hour, then
Mhm,
dropped down to the 15 minute to see if the 15 minute covered any of those inefficiencies.
mhm.
And then I drew anything on the 15 minute to drop down to the 5 to see if there were any inefficiencies that were covered on the 5 minute from the 15.
Okay.
And then, as y'all saw, I checked the 1 minute. Well, I had to check the 2 minute because it wouldn't let me backdate that far.
Yeah.
Um, so it's just dropping down to smaller time frames to see if, hey, was that 1 hour fair value gap covered already on a smaller time frame? Was that 15-minute fair value gap covered on a smaller time frame? If so, well, then the market doesn't have to go back for it. It's been balanced by being tapped into.
Yeah.
So it's no longer an inefficiency. So once I saw all of that, when I was doing that, we were like in this little channel right here
Mhm, mhm,
still. So the market dipped down and we didn't take the low or this low. We bounced off the 75% again and we didn't go lower than this one. So I waited to see if there was going to be a pushback. And the market closed back through this 15-minute uh bearish fair value gap and turned it into a bullish inversion.
mhm,
So from there, that's when I dropped to the 5. So before we had that drop, we created a order block that was right here. So right before we had that final drop, before with the push up and then the real push, this was an order block that we created on the 5. So I drew that out. And then it's a bearish 5 minute. Now my entrance could have been better if I had waited for it to tap back into this inversion, which it did. But when I saw it staying above because it came in, as you can see, it tapped off the 50%, pushed back above, and then it was just hovering above it. It wasn't going anywhere,
mhm.
but it was staying above it. And the good sign to me that I liked it was this wick that was right here and how it was getting above 50% of that wick.
Okay.
So that was telling me that the market wanted to go up. So we pushed up, took some buy side, came down, took a little sell side, and then we took all of that sell side through here, which is what then finally allowed us to push higher. Because in order for us to go up, we have to go down some. So, but I entered on one of these candles, this one, or this one.
Okay.
And then my stop loss was the 50% of this candle right here.
Oh, okay, okay. I was just about to ask that. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um, so that was how I did my technical analysis on it. So we can do that. Now let's look on here.
Mhm,
So 15-minute time frame,
mhm.
and it's midnight.
Okay.
Now, we what do we see when we look at this? We opened at midnight, went lower,
Mhm.
went up during the London, had a retracement pre-market, which is what allowed us to go up through the day.
Okay.
Oh, that bothers me that that line's crooked. And I can't fix it either.
I
Cool.
know. It's okay.
So it's that kind of stuff. So I mean, and then we can come back. Let's see. It's 12 a.m.
12 a.m. Okay, yeah.
So 12 a.m. we came up
Mhm.
and then 3 a.m. was here. So we took buy side through the night.
Mhm. And just
Um,
came down a little bit.
which is
So,
what allowed us to take sell side through the day.
yeah, yeah.
And that's because we took buy side all night. That's why we went took sell side through the day. I think we also, though, not mistaken. I swear we had equal lows that the market wanted. That doesn't help me.
Mm.
But if we sit here
Mhm.
and we don't even have to just do that. If this is on the 1 hour, if you look at the 1 hour, you'll see this right here. This bearish fair value gap. And right before the market opened, we tapped into it. Okay, cool. Now let's drop down to a lower time frame. Now what do we see from here? We see this order block that's right here on the 15 minute. We can go down to 5. And the market started already pushing down pre-market right even before the open. On top of that, you have this 5 minute fair value gap that's right here. See, the thing that I tell most people is when you see the market doing this stuff,
Mhm.
don't don't doubt yourself just because it's market open. The market hasn't opened yet.
Yeah.
The market is already showing you it's setting itself up for the move.
Hmm.
The only way it could go against you is manipulation. And because you see it clearly happening already in front of you. The market came up, took buy side right here, started to drop, swept the sell side, came back up, respected this bearish order block, started pushing lower, took a little more sell side, pushed back up into this fair value gap, and it just dumped through the day.
Right.
And this was pre-market. So the market was already showing you pre-market what it wanted to do. And on to not to mention on top of that though is we came up, we didn't even take this high here. We even respected this order block that's right here.
Mhm.
So if you didn't see this big 1 hour fair value gap, you could trust this little order block that's right here. We stayed under 50% of it. So the market's telling me right there in itself that it wants sell side.
Yeah.
And if you look at it too, we took buy side through the entire night. You can't just keep taking buy side.
Right, right, right.
So
Keep
the market has to
going.
come down. Yeah, it has to come down and take sell side. It has to retrace to balance out price. And the
Oh,
market came, as you can see, and it dipped right to here. From the midnight open, it came up and it balanced out price, and then it continued lower to balance out all of this from all this move.
okay. So a good game plan would be like okay, so a good game plan, look for any inefficiencies on 4 and 1 hour, see what the market did throughout the night, and let's see. Yeah, draw out any order blocks. Draw out like order blocks that you may see.
You don't even have to just look for any inefficiencies. Like I wasn't looking for inefficiencies in in that picture. I was
Yeah.
just looking for what is the market trying to show me what it wants to do.
Okay.
We pushed up through the night, taking
Mm.
buy side through the entire night, and then we came up. We respected this order block right here,
Yeah.
started pushing back down. We respected the order block and we respected the 1 hour bearish fair value gap. Started pushing back down from there. The market swept some sell side because remember, we got to take buy side first before we can go lower.
Hmm.
Market took buy side, went lower, took some sell side. So what do we do when we're in a bearish market? We wait for the market to take buy side, then we wait for the market to take sell side. We wait for a pullback into an order block or bearish fair value gap. And then where do we do? What do we do? We enter there with our stop loss above, and we target the next sell side liquidity.
Mm.
So buy side, sell side, pullback, target next sell side liquidity. And
Man.
that was just off simple observation. Like I didn't look for any inefficiencies. I didn't do anything fancy. I just looked at what the market was showing me that it was doing. Because the market's going to tell you that it's going to do. It's an algorithm. It's not the only way the algorithm's defeated is off news. And then once the news is done and over with, the market resumes what it was originally doing. It
Hmm.
takes back over. Um, so you just got to see these things and trust it.
Yeah.
Because we can come back and we can go back to the next day before that.
Okay.
So here's midnight. Oh, this is a bad day to do, but I mean we can do it. Um, we can look to the left, go back to the 4 hour. Why is this? So we're doing this day right here.
Hmm. December 15th. Yeah.
So you can see the market respected this bullish fair value gap on the 4 hour. Now let's drop to the 1 hour. We took sell side by going lower right here. We can go to the 15 minute. So the market took sell side, pushed up, and we took buy side through here. Now, if we look at the 15, it's actually kind of helpful. Um, from midnight, we went lower. We went up through the London. Now the retracement happened right here, and then we were bullish through the day. And we did have a dance through the day,
Yeah.
but the majority was up. And even if you look at the 15 minute, you can see this order block right here that we respected 50% of and
Hmm.
stayed above on. So the market right there is telling you what it wants to do. Because remember, if we go down at midnight, up during the London, we should have a retracement back down pre-market, and then we're going to go up during the New York.
Okay.
Now, if we go up after midnight, down during the London, we should have a retracement back up pre-market and dump on New York. So up at midnight, down during London, retrace back up, dump. Down at midnight, up during the London, retracement pre-market, up during the New York. But you see that we came down, we took sell side. After the market had taken the sell side liquidity that it wanted,
Hmm.
you can drop to the 5 minute. And all we have to do is find our entrance. So,
Real quick, being that it didn't touch that, you see how it didn't touch that FEG like 50% mark. You've seen that before, and that just gives you further confirmation that it wants to go up, or would you have looked at
yeah,
that like, oh man, well, maybe it didn't want to touch and then it's
I
gonna,
don't want to see it. I don't want to see it go past 50%.
yeah.
But that's a 4 hour fair value gap. So if we're going to look at that, we have to look at it on that time frame.
Okay.
Because if we look at it on that time frame, you can see that it literally stays above it.
Mm. Yeah.
It doesn't really go into it. Yeah, you get a wick into it, but the market's staying less than 25% of it if we draw it out.
Yeah.
It's like 10%.
Right.
So that's good confirmation right there that it's not even wanting to push further down.
Oh, can you show
Um,
me that fib again? Let me so I can see what numbers to add on my like double click on
it's
my.
just 0, 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's the
Okay.
one I gave you before.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I actually do have it. Let's see, let me see.
hmm
Yeah.
So from that point forward,
Shoot.
all it is at that point is finding your entrance, which this was a bad day to trade anyways.
Yeah, I'm like, oof, goodness.
Yeah.
All messed up. What
But
was
the
it, a
nice part is
Wednesday?
this. Yeah, this was Wednesday, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Um, so the market, like, let's say in this situation, market opened. I caught the open,
Mm,
um, here, or no, I got in like right here to take these highs. But I also caught this news high too, because right after news, I got in shorts and I shorted it back to the news candle. Um, and got in like right here.
nice.
But you'll see the market from there came down, took sell side,
Mhm.
took more sell side, and then we pushed up to take buy side. We took that buy side liquidity through here,
Mm.
which then it pushed down, took some sell side, pushed up, took buy side. What's next? The sell side. It came down, took sell side.
Ping
What's
pong.
next? Buy side. Pushed up, take buy side. It was just a huge dance in the day, but
Yeah.
it was overall bullish. This is one of those days when I guarantee a lot of people lost accounts.
Mm.
Now, you can always wait for extra confirmation if you see a day like this. The
Mm.
reason I say that is because, and I sent a photo out um, to KB. I posted it in the channel. Y'all may not have seen it. So the market came up, um, took all this buy side liquidity through here, all through here, and then we pushed back down and had a retracement. Um, we retraced back into this order block that's right here. Now, what this tells you in that situation,
Mhm.
the reason we stopped right there is remember, this is telling me that price below is balanced because if you look right here, there's a fair value gap. It's been touched and there's no more to the downside.
Mhm.
We had swept all of that. Um, so you could enter there or you could wait for a little bit more confirmation
Yeah.
if you're not sure about it. So what you can do is you can wait for it to come back up to take, oop, wrong thing. You can wait for it to come back up and close through this order block
Mm.
and take that high. So as you can see, we came up
Mhm.
and we initially failed to take it. We pushed back down, swept and went to this order block right here. But then we pushed back up and took it. Now the market at that point swept all of this. So we took buy side.
Mhm.
We took more buy side liquidity at that point.
Mhm.
So what's that tell us? Now we just need to wait for it to come have a pullback.
Which is that
So
area right there.
we
That,
pulled back
yeah.
into this order block right here,
Okay. Mm.
which is where you could have entered. So your confirmation that we're going to have a continuation, we came up, we took this buy side liquidity right here, had this pullback. Now you could have entered right there if you trusted it, but it'd be hard to trust it after seeing all that through the day.
Right.
So you could wait at that point for a second confirmation, which is when we took more buy side liquidity again, which was this high.
Mhm.
After that, now you just wait for the pullback. That's two confirmations, boom and boom, that the market's pushing higher at that
Mhm.
point. Now you miss this move right here,
Mhm.
but that's okay because now you have the market telling you twice, okay, it wants to go up.
Yeah.
So you can wait for your entrance right here, and then you can attack buy side liquidity. Now, the nice part about that, where is it? So we had, yeah, right here. We have equal highs
Okay.
that were right here. And the market came up for that. So even though you missed this bit right here, you got in right here at 334 to 400 or 440. That's a $100 move if you caught it all the way to the top,
Mhm.
or if you got out right here. That's a $60 move.
Yeah.
And so that's still, that's still a good bit of money.
Right.
But now you waited for two confirmations because what did we do before all this? We waited, we drew out our analysis and we were bullish on the day. We just had to wait for an entrance that we liked and that we saw fit for the trade that we wanted to take. And I mean, there was plenty of opportunity through the day to catch moves.
Yeah.
Um, it's just harder to trust them, you know. I didn't like it personally myself, a lot of it. I think it's right here. Yeah, this was it. No, that's not it. This is it. So we held this order block through the entire day. So there was opportunities in this order block right here each time it came back and touched it to enter trades. Um, we started with this one initially, came down, touched it. You could have attacked this high through here. Um, we
Okay.
stayed through it all through here. Pushed back up, came down, touched it. You could have attacked that high. Came down, touched this one, and
Mhm.
then you could have attacked this high or this high. So there was opportunity through all of that. It's just a lot of patience.
Mhm.
Um, that's the bummer part to it.
Mhm.
Because even in situations like this, okay, we just took buy side liquidity, so now we can take some sell side. You could have attacked some of the sell side down below. Even if you attacked this, you would have gotten it.
Yeah.
Push back up. We failed to take buy side. We failed to take sell side. We took some buy side by taking this high. Okay, well now we can take some sell side, so you could attack this low.
Mhm.
Okay, now we took all of this sell side through here. We respected this order block right here, and we could push up into here because we took sell side. So when we're in a bullish market, we wait for sell side to be taken, wait for buy side to be taken. We enter off the fair value gap, attack the high. So if we go to the 1 minute, sell side was swept. Now we just got to wait for the market to show it to make its next move.
Mhm.
And we did come down. We did have this order block right here. So that could have been an entrance right there and one in this area.
Oh
Because
yeah.
we pushed back
Did
up,
it go below?
we
Mm.
took these minor buy side, pushed back down, stayed above 50%, pushed
Yeah.
back up, took minor buy side, pushed back down, didn't go lower this time. Um, pushed back up. Here's the fair value gap,
Mm.
entrance up. Now you could have waited. for a little more confirmation, like I was saying, because then we pushed up, took buy side. But I'm sure if you waited for more confirmation, saw this happen and then saw that happen, you'd think that the market's going to go down because of this huge push. So
Yeah.
you'd be scared at that point to enter. But then you have it tap off this. We push back up, took minor buy side through right here. What do? We wait for a fair value gap, the entrance on the fair value gap, enter and attack the next high. Now let's go back to the day before that
Okay.
and just do more analysis. And there's nothing wrong with being incorrect on your analysis. It's because then you can go back, you can look over why you were incorrect, and then
Yeah.
you learn from that. Um, so let's do the 15th.
Mhm.
So 3 o'clock hits here, down, up, sell side, buy side, sell side. So we came down, took sell side, took buy side, took sell side. In this situation, you just got to look for a fair value gap that the market that you trust.
Mhm.
You got this one right here on the 15. You can drop down to the 1. I hated that this day. It was
Because it was like,
so choppy.
and then, because I remember too, you saying like if it closes above and through, well, it didn't close through. It did close in it, but it didn't close
Yeah.
through. So, okay. Okay.
Well, yeah, so if we look at the 1 hour. Let's see what the 1 hour looks like on that.
Okay.
Oh, wait, where did it go? Oh, we stayed under 50% on the 1 hour. We
Mm,
dropped to the 1 minute. And then, yeah, I know you see that it went above 50%
hmm.
on the 1 minute, but we got to pay attention to the 1 hour when we're drawing out 1 hour fair value gaps.
Okay.
What you see though is right here, right at market open, we pushed up, took this buy side liquidity right here.
Hmm.
Um, and not even that. If you look to the left, what's the market got to do to go lower? It's got to take buy side. It swept this high right here.
Mm, okay.
What happens from there? Market goes lower. We swept sell side immediately following that. We pushed back up into this order block right here, this bearish order block. Came down, we took more sell side through here. All that right there. What happens from there? We pushed back up into this fair value gap right here. Came down, swept more sell side right there. What happened next? Push back up into this fair value gap right here. We came down, took this sell side here. We pushed back up into this order block right here. And so it just kept repeating itself
Right.
all the way down. So there was multiple opportunities right there. But
Mhm.
like as you see, like the market was showing us what it wanted to do before the market even opened. And then right when it opened, we swept that buy side, which then allowed us to go lower. So if you see when you see this bearish fair value gap and the market is respecting it, you just take a breather, take a pause, see how the market responds. So we see that the market's been going up. We took sell side, the market's been going up. We took this buy side liquidity there. Well, now if the market wants to go down, it can. And if we sit here and we look at this low right here, we can draw that out and it stayed under 50% of it more than likely. And it closed a little bit of it. Yeah. But what it did though right there, and so that's where you got to be paying attention to multiple things.
Yeah.
Um, so we sit here, we look at it, market's pushing up through the night. It taps off this low that's right here.
Okay.
Um, that tells that can depending on how the market responds in that situation, that can oh whoa. That will tell you if the market wants to go higher or lower. As you can see, it tapped off of this wick, stayed under 50%, and then it went lower. Now, all of that happened on the fly too, because that happened right at market open.
Mm.
There's that low. And if I were to zoom in on this, yep, that is it. This right here is a breaker block. We took a low, we took a high. We come over this way. The market used it twice. It used it here, and then it used it here. This breaker block. That tells you the price is balanced to the upside, and the market doesn't need to go higher.
Okay.
This high tapped with this low and did not push up through it.
Right.
So that tells you price is balanced there. We're inside of a bearish 1 hour fair value gap. The market was staying under 50% of it on the 1 hour. Right at open, we took this buy side liquidity. Immediately following that, we took sell side, came back up, tapped off this order block, used it to push lower. Took sell side, came back up, respected the fair value gap, used it to push lower to take more sell side. So buy side, now the market can take sell side, which it did, respected, more sell side, respected, more sell side, respected, more sell side, respected, all the way down. Um, Now let's go to the next day.
Okay.
Now, do you have any questions so far?
No, I'm watching. I'm just this.
Okay.
I feel like it's good too. Like, 'cause the more you see it, which that's what it is. The more time on the charts, the more you start to see it to where it's
You
super
do.
clear.
Oh, you do. You just gotta give yourself time. And then
Yeah.
you start to see this stuff happen. You're like, okay, I know exactly what happens in this situation.
Right. Right. Right.
So in this situation, midnight open, higher, lower, retracement, drop.
Okay.
One thing that tells you we don't want to go higher is this imbalance that's right here, which I believe is the end dog. Yeah, it's an end dog, new day opening gap. See how we stayed? We just tapped
Mm-hmm.
off of it, and then we just started to slowly go lower until we could drop.
Mm-hmm.
We had these relative equal lows here. That's what the market was seeking after.
Mm.
But if we were to sit here
And it came back up to tap it over here, like at around like that 11 o'clock, or is that, yeah.
right here,
No, like you see how it kind of what you just showed. Can I take control? No.
are you
Uh,
talking about like right here?
no, that's you see how it comes down. Oh yeah, yeah. To the left, to the left, to the left, all the way. These low hanging, yeah, those. No,
Uh-huh.
down. it come yeah, so those, and then when you go all the way to the right at
Yeah,
around
it tapped
12,
off of it. Yeah.
yeah, there, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And
And
then
it
it
did it
used them to
again.
push lower. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tells
yeah,
you it told you price is balanced. It doesn't need to go higher.
right.
And
Okay.
then it finished its move on the day. Another what? 300 points.
Oh,
$300 from there down.
oof.
Yeah.
Mm,
So from open 878 to the bottom, $500 drop.
mm, mm.
But simple, just up, down, retrace, drop.
Yeah.
Respected the send dog. And so you just got to draw this stuff up and trust it, because the market is going to show you through these things what it wants. And unless there's news or unless there's a Donald Trump tweet,
Mm,
don't stress yourself out and not trust it because it's revealing itself to you as it's happening. That's why whenever people ask me what my thoughts are on the day, I'm like, well, I won't know till pre-market because I
mm,
need to see how the market moves through the night.
mm,
Um, because if we sit here, okay, it's respecting this. Now let's see what else is going on in this picture. So we can start from the 1 hour
mm.
and okay, cool. So we see that there is a order block right here. I need to make sure that's correct. Oh wow, I drew that out almost perfectly. Couldn't even see it. Um, Market gets under 50% of it. And I mean, you don't even have to really, I mean, you can use that one. Um, One thing you can also use is this right here. But truthfully, I wouldn't even want to use that. All this right here doesn't even matter to me.
Mm.
I want to see, um, where was it? Yeah. No, that was it. You got this right here. It's a bearish. And I know when we're in the moment and the market is open and all of a sudden our heart's racing and all
Literally.
logic is out the window.
Like,
Like I know exactly how that can be, but just the best thing you can tell yourself, take a breather,
yeah.
sit back, do your analysis because it's okay if you miss the trade. At least you followed your rules, your parameters and everything. I'd rather miss a trade and have followed my rules and be able to catch the next one.
Mm,
Because if we sit here and we look at this, we can draw out all of the sell side liquidity that is resting through here.
mm.
And I'm sure there's more. Oh, we even have these relative lows that are right here. But we saw that there's that 1 hour bearish fair value gap. Market came up, tapped into it, and look right here. We took this buy side. So now if the market wants to go down, it can.
Yeah.
So we come down, we push back up into this order block. We respected it. What happened from there? We took more sell side. We came back up. Oh my gosh, it's so small. But it's there. Our value gap.
Yeah. I'm like this tiny little baby.
It's there though.
Yeah.
And then we respected it. We took more sell side. Now, this was before the market opened. So when the market opened, why did we go down first? There was a volume, what is it? We had regular trading hours, or was it to the upside? Yeah, it was to the upside that we had that. Okay, I thought it was to the downside. Interesting.
Here, drink it. Drink it, Bob. What?
So on the 5 minute before market open, we have this order block right here. Where did you go? There it is. So market open, we came down immediately. So you could have gotten this entrance pre-market and caught one of these sell sides.
Mm-hmm.
At market open, we pushed up, we took buy side once again, which now means we can go further down if it wants to. It
Right.
respected this bearish order block on the 5 minute, stayed perfectly outside of it.
Yeah.
From there, we ripped down, took sell side. We have a push back up. Now, we did have a proportion block right here, which can be used as an entrance now that we've closed past it.
You said that's called a proportion block?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a bullish proportion block. It's a single black candle on an upward move. So usually like a order block has like multiple green candles followed
Mhm.
by multiple black candles.
Yeah.
This one was just a single. But the market came back up and it tapped off of it right here to then use it to push down to take more sell side.
Okay.
Um, so we came down and we took this sell side through here, which is then why we pushed higher up into here. We took this sell side that was resting right here, which is what then we could enter off of this fair value gap that's right here to then go lower, take out this sell side.
Mm.
We came down, took all that sell side, pushed back up into this fair value gap, pushed lower, took this sell side, pushed back up into this fair value gap, as well as this proportion block, and then pushed lower some more. I'm sure there's more sell side to the left. I just don't want to go back that far.
Yeah. It's
But
okay.
then we took sell side, I'm assuming. Well, you can even say we took this sell side right here. We have this pushback right here. Nice little scalp to the downside.
Mm-hmm.
So multiple opportunities. And pre-market is showing me that it wants to go lower.
Okay.
So let me delete. Well, that didn't. Try this again. Oh, wow. It lets you delete other stuff, but not the lines. That's interesting.
Mm.
Okay. Make me have to click a whole bunch of stuff. And that all started with me just looking at the 1 hour.
Yeah.
I see we're staying below. Um, let's see this real quick. And that's a good sign too. We didn't even close past 25% of it, of that wick. So that's a good sign too that the market doesn't want to go higher. Then we opened lower,
Mm.
tapped off the end dog, tapped off it again, went lower,
Yeah.
respected this 1 hour fair value gap. So all these signs are telling me the market wants to go down. Um, And then where would it want to go down to? Well, we got these relative equal lows right here that are
Mhm.
just screaming for us to go for.
Literally.
Um, Now let's go to the 11th, 12 a.m. Yep, beautiful. We went up, down, retrace, drop.
Literally perfect.
Up at midnight, down during the London, up pre-market, drop during the New York. And even if you don't spot that, if we wanted to,
Mhm.
we could probably start from the 4 hour. Oh, whoa. I don't like that it does that. Okay, we can't start from the 4 hour. Those are just a whole bunch of big candles.
Mhm.
Let's try the 1 hour. So we look at the 1 hour. We got this inversion right here. We got a fair value gap right here as well. And look how it stayed at 50% of it. So from there, we go to the 15, and you can see it too. All stayed under 50% right here.
Mhm.
So now we just got to find our, so bearish, and this was at what, 8 a.m. So you would have still the opportunity to figure out what you want to do right before the market opened. If you want to remain bearish.
Yeah.
We took some sell side, we pushed back up. Now, if you look at this right here, we got this order block that's right here. Market taps off of it right there. Drop to the 1 minute.
Mhm.
Tapped off of it here. Tapped off of it here. Tapped off of it here. And yeet to the downside.
No, dumpage.
You would have caught all these lows. It went and tapped into this inefficiency right here. Stayed above. It's this order bullish order block that's right there. Stayed above 50% of it perfectly on the 1 minute. What does that tell me? It tells me it's market's now considering price bounce below. It doesn't need to go higher. So what can we do? We can long right here. And look at this. What time is it when it goes back up?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
9:45, 10 a.m. Beautiful times to trade.
Yeah.
You look, you got right here before the rest of the drop happened. Right when the rest of this drop took place, 9:45 dropped. 10 a.m. reverse.
Wow.
So the market, and it just started from me starting from the higher time frame. Bearish fair value, bearish inversion, bearish fair value gap, both on the 1 hour. 15-minute bearish order block right here. The market tapped into twice, stayed under 50% on. And then all you got to do is find your entrance. If you were scared to get in at the top, um, perfectly fine. You have sell side here. Okay, and the market took sell side. So what does that mean? Now it needs to come back up, respect the PD array to then push lower. It pushed back up, tapped into this bearish order block, and then pushed lower. Even if you missed that opportunity,
Mhm.
you have these lows that get swept. After that, the market pulls back up into this fair value gap. There's your second opportunity to enter, and it's closing all outside of it.
Would you set like a limit at the bottom of there then? Like at the, like if you,
Oh, I don't like limit orders.
okay. Oh, well, looking at this, if you were just looking at this right here, where would you enter in? Like if you
I
see,
would my goal, my entrance, I'd want to enter somewhere around here, or if I can get lucky, somewhere up in here a little bit.
yeah, okay.
Especially after I see this candle right here, how it wicked up hard
Mhm.
and shot straight back down. I would want to enter. I would probably enter immediately on the next candle, or seeing how if it pushed back up into here a little bit, then I would. But seeing how every candle is closing outside of it, that is a beautiful sign to me. The market wants to go down.
Right.
Um, yeah, and if you even caught that before, well, no, that didn't play into it. But yeah, there's one, two opportunities right there for you to catch lows, and then you see it balanced out price from this because we had this huge push,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
then from there we had this huge push back up.
Hmm.
So the market was going to want to balance all this out. It comes back down, taps off that last order block, the very first one,
Hmm.
and it's balanced. Now it's telling me price is balanced to the downside. If it wants to continue lower, then it will close through that. And what we would see is we would see something like this. It'd come down, take whatever sell side is down here, use that to then push lower.
Okay.
That's how I'd find my entrance. I wouldn't wait until it closed through it. Like I wouldn't enter immediately after it closed through it. I'd want to see it react off of this and then use it to push lower.
Okay.
That would tell me the market has more downside to take. But
Yeah.
considering the fact that it stayed at 50% and then it's 10 o'clock, beautiful push to the upside. And then even right here, it stayed under 50%. Perfect for shorts again. Mike's quiet over there.
Yeah, I'm just listening.
You taking notes.
Is this making sense though, brother?
It is. I mean, I be feeling like a superhero, a trading superhero on these on back
Yeah,
test.
like when League backtests it, like it makes it look so easy, right?
I
It's like
know.
so simple.
I know. And I'll be like a chicken on the live market. Just like a
Well,
little.
you get to a place where you start, wait, is this? That's a full, oh, it's on the 1 minute. That's why. I was like, dang, that's a lot of 15-minute candles. Um,
There we go.
yeah. So let's look at this now.
Okay.
Perfect setup. Up after midnight, down. Um, wait, I think I went too far. Up after mid, oh, wrong freaking arrow. Where is 3 a.m.? Right here. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So oh wait, down. Oh, retrace, drop. The thing that sucks though is that was after the day was over.
Mhm.
So we were in this, this was the real move.
Yeah. So that started at what time? What time is that black candle up there?
6 p.m. The real
Oh,
move was here. This was the distribution. This was the accumulation, manipulation, distribution.
okay.
So that was the real move.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
but even if you see that,
Mhm.
you can sit here. We took buy side, so now the market can take sell side, which it did. Push back up into this order block right here.
And then it fell. I mean,
Respected
it
it.
fell well a good bit.
Yeah. And the nice part is, look, so we took buy side, we took sell side. So if the market wants to take buy side, it's gonna push back up and take buy side.
Mhm.
So what we do is we look for uh the market to show us that it's not going to. We got this bearish order block right here. Drop to the 1 minute. stayed under 50% of it,
Mhm.
and then we can attack sell side either here or here.
Mhm.
All you gotta do is find our entrance. So this would be pre-market though, which is the crappy part. Market opens here, push back up to this fair value gap. Stayed below, stayed below, stayed below. You could short down to here.
Oh, cool.
So overall, the market's telling me it wants to go down that day. And then we had this huge push up. Crazy. Even with that, I think this was, yeah, this was FOMC.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this was FOMC. I remember this crap.
Yeah.
Um, Even with that, you got this fair value gap here, and I was telling everyone bullish that for FOMC. Mike even messaged me about that.
Mhm.
He was like, "Why would you have? What made you think bullish?" I was like, I showed him. I think it was either the 1 hour or the 15 minute. The picture I showed him.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a 15 minute. Yeah. So you have this wick that's right here. Market stayed above 50% of it.
Mhm.
So that's telling me price is balanced to the downside. Not only that, though, you do have the order block. That's right here. But I used this wick right here. And we had SMT, if I remember correctly. Mike, do you remember what I told you? I forget. I'd be sending people so many messages.
I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly, but I do have.
Oh, I sent
Yeah,
photos. Let's see if this works.
yeah, because a few of us
Can y'all
were
see
asking you
this?
about that.
Yeah, yeah, we can see it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this was one of the photos I sent him, like what I just showed y'all.
Yeah.
This was on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour. So this was the previous low wick that we had
Mhm.
in the market right before it tapped 50% and pushed up from there. And then it stayed above 50% of this one. Um, Not only that, we had pushed down bounce price below, so we need to push back up to bounce price to the upside. So then we could then go lower afterwards.
Oh.
We also were in a discount zone right before um
OMC.
FOMC.
Okay.
The huge determining factor that sold me on this all
Mhm.
was we had a 5 minute fair value gap right here. And the market came up, took buy side, came down, took sell side, respected this fair value gap to then allow it to push higher.
Okay.
Yeah, screw that day. That day pissed me off until the very end.
Screw that.
I was waiting all day for for the push to the upside. Like
Yeah.
all day. I sat on my chart till freaking end of the day waiting
Mhm.
for it. I was just hoping that it would do it beforehand. And no, it waited all the way until FO till 2:30 p.m. to really make the move. I was like,
Goodness.
you suck, NASDAQ. I was so freaking done with it. I was like, I don't want to trade ever again.
Forget this. Yeah,
Yeah. Go find a new job.
I could not.
Um, so let's look at this. Up after midnight, down during the London, retrace, drop. This is the main thing I use.
Yeah.
So if I can see that happening, I know what the market wants to do. If I don't see that happening, well, then that's when I break into all my analysis and really have to dig into it. So like if I were to if that didn't happen, I'd been like, okay, well what do we have here? We have a bearish fair value gap. I mean a bearish order block. So what do I need to see now? Well, if you look here, candles will tell you a story a lot of the time.
Mhm.
What do we see right here at 10 a.m. on this 15? See how it pushed up initially? See how it tapped into this wick right here?
Mhm.
It balanced price out to then push lower. That's why it came down after that.
Yeah.
So if we drop to the 1 minute,
I love when I see those tap backs. Like it's I've been using that too a little bit, but it does exactly that. It like it
hmm
breaks below that area and then it comes back to tap back and then it goes.
exactly.
Yeah.
We took right here at open. We came up, took buy side liquidity. We're inside of a bearish order block. My mentor is like, "What do you think is going to happen today?" I was like, "I don't know yet," because I remember this day. I was like, "I need to wait till we get out back underneath. We either get underneath or we get above this order block."
Right.
Because we were playing around at the 50% of it before market open. As you can see here, right before the market open, we took sell side. What does that mean? Now the market can go for buy side if it wants to. And what happened immediately following that? Market ripped up, took buy side liquidity. All right, now we need to see how the market responds from there. We don't want to get in a trade just yet. We want to see if it wants to push higher. And if it's going to push higher, we can then find a fair value gap to enter off of to go up more. Or if it's going to come back down to take sell side, well, then let's wait for it to take sell side and then let's find our entrance. So the market came up, took buy side liquidity. Immediately following that, it came down, took sell side, played back into this bearish order block right here. Used it to push lower. We came down, took this sell side. We pushed back up into here, stayed at 50% of it, and then pushed lower. Now, what does this look like? And now if you don't trust that, then you could wait for this bearish inversion. Because notice how we got back under 50% of it.
Mhm.
After we took sell side, we came back up, stayed under 50% of it.
By that time it's what time? 9:45. Okay.
944.
Oh,
Yeah,
9.
945. 945 happened right here.
Okay.
And so we respected that PD array right at 945. And so that told us the market is going to take more sell side. We came down, we took this sell side liquidity. What could we have done from there? Wait for that retracement, right?
Hmm.
Look at that. It retraced back into this fair value gap, stayed underneath it,
Hmm.
pushed down for more sell side. And then it just pushed a little, it pushed lower through the day. And we took all of this right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And that was just off of me drawing that single bearish fair value, bearish order block.
Hmm.
Now, I mean, if I wanted to, I'm pretty sure I can, because
And you could have held it because all of that area to the left was still like untapped, right? Like, or you don't look at it like that. Like as far as how do you know like certain trades where it just
yeah,
falls, right? Where it's just like, man, I could have held it. You I guess it's more risky. But it's like, but it was
right. If
untapped.
you take partials along the way, you could have held it all the way down.
Okay.
That's the only way you're going to stay in trades the full move. So if you think the market's going to push for something like that, you got to take partials. Otherwise, if you're holding five minis, five micros, 10 micros, whatever it may be, it's going to be hard for you to see the amount of money you have
Uh-huh.
and how much further you have to go. And every pullback you have is going to freak you out
Right. Like,
until you hit your target.
take it out.
So unless you got to take partials along the way or you got to trail your stop loss.
Hmm.
And so, like, when you trail your stop loss, well, then every new low that it takes, well, then you put it above a previous high.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it took a new low, pushed back up, uh, then you would move your stop loss to here. Then it came down, took a new low, then you would move your stop loss right here. Came down, took a new low, then you'd put your push back up, then you put your stop loss here. So you're every time it takes a new low that is over here,
Mm.
then you can move your stop loss if you're trailing it. Otherwise, you take partials along the way. Every time you see it take a low, take a partial.
Yeah.
That's confirming your money, and you won't make as much, but you're making money, so it
Right.
doesn't even matter.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like
True.
I've entered in a trade with five minis, and I rode it the whole way.
Yeah.
And I think it moved like $200.
Hmm.
Yeah, it moved $200 on that trade, but I took partials along the way, and I still ended with 8,000 bucks.
Right.
So
Right.
like, even though I could have made 20 grand, I still made $8,000, and no
Yeah,
one's gonna complain with $8,000, you know?
exactly. You live to trade another day.
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal
So
in 2026.
exa
It's like, man,
exactly.
make some
But
profit.
to like I was showing y'all, like this is on the 1 minute. So we had that 1 minute bearish order block right here,
Yeah.
and we came up, tapped into it, and we stayed completely outside of it.
Hmm.
We took buy side liquidity, took taken all of that, and then we ripped to the downside.
Right.
Um, so now we can go to 15, and
Layla,
that's what we looked at there. So
she's still sleeping. Okay, good. Thank you. My poor baby and a 104 fever. Mm,
that ain't no fun.
no. Sweet baby. She's been sleeping all day on and off.
So this one's a little bit different.
Mm.
Um, Closed here, down, up, retrace, up through the day. What was your you asked me a question though on checking
Mm.
a second ago, something about balance through the downside.
No, I think we did that. That's what you were. Oh, wait.
Oh, I think he's asking about like when you were talking about like if the gaps were balanced or not on the left for like when he was trading the short.
Yeah.
I
It was like a
think you
couple
did.
minutes ago.
I think you did mention that. So let's draw them out,
Okay.
and then we can go and check them. So this one's been touched, so we don't have to worry about that one. What we're looking at then are this one here.
Mhm.
This one's been touched because of right here.
Right, because there. Hmm.
So this is really the only one we need to look at. Um, so we can go to the 5 minute. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I may have to go to replay mode.
That's what we should do sometimes too, like just full on practice, replay mode, no looking. See if we can
So we
find.
got a fair value gap right here.
Hmm.
That's within inside that 5 minute. Is it gonna let me? Probably not. Is this it?
I think so.
How
Yeah,
the
that's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
Why didn't it let me go back to the other? Oh, that's further back because I was going from the 4 hour.
Oh yeah.
We got two fair value gaps right here and a volume imbalance that the market hasn't touched. So this is very highly probable that that's why the market returned.
Mm.
I don't know. I could try the 15, the 30 second, see if it lets me.
No, I think you're probably gonna have to go and replay.
If I go into replay, it won't let me show y'all anything below a minute. Oh, it stops right there. Yeah, I can't. We can't check any lower. Yeah, replay mode won't let me show a smaller time frame. So yeah, there was an inefficiency right there, more
Okay.
than likely.
And it went a little bit past that too. So to the left, was there another one possibly? Like
Well, I think everything else below was balanced, like inefficiency
Yeah.
wise. It was just the liquidity at the lows, right? That
okay.
you would
Yep.
be sweeping.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was balancing price.
Yeah.
So what that was telling me was that from here up wasn't balanced,
Mm,
and the market pushed up, balanced all of that to then be able to go higher. And then it went higher,
mhm,
and then it came lower. Now, just because at the current moment, price, right when this happened, it considered price balance at that time frame, to push higher.
mhm.
Market can still go back for it for further, but at that time,
Mm,
price was balanced.
okay.
Y'all got any questions?
No.
Um, yeah, it's kind of off topic though a little bit, but do you trade the whole market maker buy and sell model things?
The what?
It's like the market maker buy model or
No.
um
What
okay.
I'm showing y'all right now is how I trade.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because I've seen that thrown around before. It's like people are saying it's like the MMX or something,
Yeah,
the market
no.
maker. Yeah.
Because you were in Humble's channel, how he trades is exactly how I trade.
Oh, okay. And he didn't trade that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't
So
in there long enough, so I didn't know if maybe he just didn't tell us because we were new.
if he does, he had told me up, down, retrace, drop,
Mm, perfect.
even though it was more right here. Market came up, took all of this buy side liquidity, which is what allowed it to finally drop. Market tapped into this order block, which is what allowed it to go up. We look here. That is such a short little window.
Mhm,
Down, here's the London, 3 to 4 a.m.
mhm.
Up, wait, so it wouldn't work on that day.
No, I
We
think it
went,
did. It's just a little choppy, right? Because if you make the down move all the way to like six o'clock, right, and then you make from 6 o'clock to like I guess it's like what is that like 8 o'clock or something, the up move. Like if you just yeah, if you consider that whole thing to down no, just like where you had it before.
ah. Um, down, up, retrace. No, because then I'd go up. It'd have to go down, up, or no, it has to go up, down, retrace, drop. See? Wait,
But
up,
that
down.
big black handle is like pre-market though. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that drop happened pre-market, so that's like the retracement down before the move up during the market hours.
Oh my God.
It's just choppy, so I think it's like messing with you.
So down, up, retrace, move through the day. That's a crazy retracement. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're right. 9:30 is right here. Is this candle?
Yeah. Was it trying? It was obviously trying to grab whatever is over there to the left.
This was, oh, I
That's a
remember
crazy
these
candle.
days.
Yeah.
These were days when liquidity was dropped into the market.
Um,
Oh yeah, they were adding those billions of dollars in, right?
Yeah. Because look, 9 a.m. hits right here. We dropped that day. 9 a.m. hits here. We went up that day, right there. And then we came down. 9 a.m. hit, we went down, and then we came up. I remember that. And then this was the third day. For some, they did it at 8:30 on this day. I think to confuse people because I picked up on this. I was like, huh, 2 days in a row? Wonder what will happen tomorrow. And
Yeah.
then and then 8:30 is when it dropped, and then we skyrocketed through the day. Oh my Lord, this little munchkin.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna send a photo.
please do. Little
Yeah, you should
man.
see him right now.
Little cuties.
He is out cold, right
Here,
under my desk.
here, let me I'm gonna stop recording. Hold on.